Good evening, wrestling fans. Hope you all had a good Tuesday. Well, the Raw Go Home show before SummerSlam is in the books, and it was a pretty decent and exciting show last night. It kicked off with a promo between Jey Uso and Paul Heyman. This was a weird and awkward promo segment. I didn't understand any of it. Started out with Jey Uso coming out to the ring, coming from the crowd. As usual, he does his Yeet dance as usual. He's about to speak. Paul Heyman comes out to the ring, starts rambling on, about that don't trust, and he tells Jey Uso, don't trust your family, meaning Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso. And he does tell Jey Uso they're going to stab you in the back. Then he talks about the tag team match at SummerSlam between Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. I didn't understand what Paul was talking about. All he did was ramble on. Of course, after Paul Heyman stopped speaking, Jey Uso responded back and said some things to Paul Heyman. So, although it was a good promo segment to kick off Raw, I didn't understand any of it, especially what Paul Heyman had to say about it. But I know it was a good start to Raw. Oh, before Raw got actually underway, the WWE did another tribute to Hulk Hogan. Basically, Triple H said the exact same thing they said on SmackDown doing that tribute to Hulk Hogan. They did a 10-belt salute to honor Hulk Hogan. Then they showed a video package on Hulk Hogan and on his career. So I'm glad they did not tribute to Hulk Hogan last night. The first match of the night was a 6 mixed tag team match between AJ Styles, Asuka, and Kairi Sane versus Dominic Mysterio, Raquel Rodriguez, and Roxanne. I thought this was a fun and exciting mixed tag match. I enjoyed every bit of it. I thought all 6 competitors involved in this match put on a pretty good performance in the ring. I enjoyed this match. AJ Styles, Asuka, and Kairi Sane picked up the win over Dominic Mysterio, Raquel Rodriguez, and Roxanne Perez. We had a 1-on-1 match between Sheamus and Grayson Waller. This was an okay match. It was decent. I don't think it was a great match, but I thought it was a decent. But it was okay. Sheamus picks up the win over Grayson Waller. We had a live Vicarious promo segment. Personally, I didn't think this was Lyra's best promo. She had much better promos, but I don't think last night's promo that she did was that great. That being said, Becky Lynch comes out of nowhere and attempts to attack Lyra Valkyria, except Lyra Valkyria grabs the candlestick and starts being Becky Lynch up with it. And then, of course, the two of them go at it with each other. I'm looking forward to this match between Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria for the women's IC title. I really hope after this match, no matter who wins the match, I hope this feud finally ends. Because This feud between Lyra and Becky has been going on for a few months now. I think it's time to move on, move on, move on. So hopefully, no matter who wins the women's IC match between Lyra and Becky, hopefully they'll put this rivalry to a close, because it's been like 3 or 4 months that this feud's been going on. So I'm kind of disappointed that Bayley's not gonna be at SummerSlam. It really sucks. First, she wasn't at WrestleMania at all, and now it looks like she won't be at SummerSlam. So I'm very disappointed that WWE is not having Bayley involved some capacity for SummerSlam. Very disappointed. I don't know why the WWE is not having Bayley involved at this year's SummerSlam. So I'm kind of disappointed on that. We had an 8-woman tag match, which featured Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Stephanie Barker, Nikki Bella versus Naomi Chelsea and the Herb Service, me and Piper Niven and Alba Fire. I thought this was not an exciting tag team match. I thought all 8 women involved in this match put out a pretty good performance in the ring. I enjoyed this match. I thought it was a good match. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and Stephanie Barker and Nikki Bella defeat Naomi, Chelsea Green, and the Herb Service. So I thought it was a good match. We had a Gunther CM Punk promo segment. This was a good segment. I enjoyed this segment. It started out where Gunther comes out to the ring. He addresses the crowd. He talks about his match against CM Punk at SummerSlam for the World Heavyweight Championships. He gets interrupted by CM Punk. CM Punk gets in the ring and confronts Gunther. And Punk gave a great promo during this segment. Great promo. I'm not gonna tell you everything he said, but I'll give you the main part. He basically he needs to win the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. He told that to Gunther. He said some other stuff to Gunther. But I thought he gave a great promo last night during this segment with Gunther. Great promo. Now, I think Gunther versus CM Punk is going to be an exciting match at SummerSlam. As far as who's going to win the match, it depends. Now here's some scenarios of how it could go. You can have Gunther defeat CM Punk and retain the World Heavyweight Championship. You can also have CM Punk defeat Gunther and become World Heavyweight Championship. Now here's a twist in it. If Seth Rollins' injury is a works, there's a good possibility that if CM Punk defeats Gunther and becomes the World Heavyweight Championship, there's a good possibility that you're going to see Seth Rollins come out and cash in on CM Punk, because just what I've been seeing, I don't think Seth Rollins wants CM Punk to be champion. Now, this scenario could happen depending upon whether Seth Rollins is really injured or if it works. So it's going to be very interesting what the outcome's going to be during this match between Gunther and CM Punk, and whether Seth Rollins will come out and kiss in on CM Punk to become the World Heavyweight Championship. So It'd be very interesting what the outcome's going to be during this match. But I think it's going to be an exciting match between Gunther and CM Punk. Let's see. Let's see. We had a World Tag Team Championship match featuring LWO and Judgment Day. This was a pretty good match. I thought both the LWO and Judgment Day, meaning Finn Balor and JD McDonough, was a good match. I thought both tag teams put on a pretty good performance in the ring. However, as expected, Judgment Day defeats LWO and retains the World Tag Team titles. And last but not least, we had Jey Uso versus Bronson Reed. This match, for the most part, it was an exciting match between Jey Uso and Bronson Reed. Of course, it ended up in a DQ, which kind of sucked. I'm tired of all these interferences that we see in these matches. And the reason why it ended up in a DQ, you had Braun Breaker come down to the ring and get involved in the match. And then shortly after that, you had Roman Reigns come down to the ring. He gets involved. But then in the end, you see both Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed beating the holy hell out of Jey Uso and Roman Reigns. You even see Braun Breaker taking the boots off Roman Reigns. So as much as I would like to see Roman Reigns, Jey Uso win on this week at SummerSlam, it's not going to be easy because you got they're facing two dominant wrestlers in Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. They're dominant. So it's not going to be an easy match for Roman Reigns and Jey Uso to win this match at SummerSlam. So it's going to be very interesting what happens during this match between Roman Reigns, Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. So that's all what happened on last night's Raw Go Home show. Like I said, it was a pretty good show. I enjoyed it. Can't believe that SummerSlam is almost here and it's going to be a 2-night event. So it should be exciting. SummerSlam coming up. Tonight we have NXT on the CW. I'm sure whatever is planned for tonight's NXT show on CW will be an exciting show. I believe we're going to have, I think one of the matches that's set up is Ethan Page versus TNA's Santino Marella for, I think it's for the North American Championship, but I'm not positive. So that's the only match that I know it has been confirmed. Okay, it's going to be Ethan Page of NXT versus Santino Marella from TNA. And that's out tonight on NXT. But I'm sure whatever else is planned for NXT tonight, I'm sure it'll be a good show. NXT always puts on a good show. It's going to be a good show. And the next time as NXT has a POE, it's not until August 24th, and that's NXT Heatwave. So it'll be right for them to have a POE. So that's all I have to say about that. Before I end this video, please, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to grow my channel with subscribers. So if you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. That'd be greatly appreciated. Hope you have a great Tuesday evening.